Sad news. Zhang Linghe can't hold back tears while sending Jean Zay to his final resting place. Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei were seen struggling to hold back tears at Jean Zay's funeral, a moment that immediately touched the hearts of many. The entertainment world, usually filled with glitz and glamour, suddenly turned into a sea of deep sorrow. The news of Jean Zay's passing at the age of 33 was a heavy blow to many. His sudden passing left fans, friends, and colleagues struggling to believe what had happened. A figure known for his passion and constant pursuit of his career now leaves behind only unforgettable memories. Since the news broke, social media has been filled with expressions of grief. Thousands of condolences have poured in from all over the world. Many fans admitted they still couldn't believe that the actor they had followed so closely was gone. Some even shared interview clips, photos, and cherished moments they had captured with Jean Zay. However, what captured the public's attention most was the emotional atmosphere at the funeral. Amidst the solemn procession, Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei were seen attending to pay their final respects. Both arrived with expressions of deep sorrow, as if still struggling to come to terms with the harsh reality of what had just happened. Many eyewitnesses described the scene as one of the most emotional moments they had ever witnessed. Words could not describe the sense of loss reflected on the faces of the mourners. At times, friends were seen encouraging each other, while others remained silent with their heads bowed. When reporters' cameras captured Zhang Linghe wiping away tears, the photo quickly spread across various social media platforms. Fans immediately responded emotionally. Many said the sadness visible on the actor's face demonstrated the close bond they shared. Meanwhile, Tian Xiwei also drew attention after being seen trying to compose himself during the procession. Although he tried to appear strong, his facial expression betrayed a pain that was difficult to hide. Several fans admitted to crying after seeing the photo, feeling such genuine sadness. Jean Zay's passing has indeed left significant questions. To date, the cause of his death has not been officially announced to the public. This situation has left many wondering and hoping that the family will be given enough space and time to get through this difficult time peacefully. Amidst the speculation, many have reminded the public of the importance of respecting the privacy of the grieving family. They believe that the primary focus right now should not be on unconfirmed rumors or allegations, but rather on honoring the life and career of Jean Zay. To his fans, Jean Zay was more than just an actor. He was an inspiration through his hard work and dedication. While he may not have always been in the spotlight, he was known for consistently striving to give his best in every opportunity. Many colleagues described him as warm and humble. Despite the pressures of the entertainment industry, Jean Zay was said to be someone who always strived to maintain good relationships with those around him. This is why the news of his passing was so devastating for many. As time went on, more and more stories of Jean Zay's kindness were shared publicly. Some friends recalled how he was always there when needed. Others recounted his kindness to the staff and crew on set. These simple stories actually made his figure feel even closer to the hearts of his fans. The funeral itself was said to be filled with reverence. There was no excessive pomp, just silence filled with prayers and memories. Everyone in attendance seemed to come with the same goal: to say goodbye to someone who had left a significant mark on their lives. The moment when the mourners stood in silence was one of the most touching parts. In that silence, it seemed as if thousands of memories were held that had not been expressed. For many, losing someone they knew well often leaves a feeling of emptiness that is difficult to describe in words. Many fans have since returned to watch Jean Zay's works as a final tribute. They want to remember the smile, passion, and positive energy he once displayed on screen. For some, these works now hold a much deeper meaning than before. Amidst the sadness surrounding the Chinese entertainment world, there has also been a reflection on the hardships of life behind the public spotlight. Many fans have come to realize that artists, despite appearing successful and happy in front of the camera, are still ordinary people facing various challenges in their lives. Therefore, Jean Zay's passing also serves as a reminder of the importance of empathy. Behind every viral news story is a grieving family, friends who have lost loved ones, and fans experiencing grief in their own ways. Not all wounds are visible to the public. While questions regarding the cause of death remain unanswered, one thing is certain: the profound impact Jean Zay left behind. His name and memory will live on through the works he created and through the hearts of those who knew him. For Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei, that day was likely one of the most difficult moments of their lives. Facing such a sudden separation was no easy feat. The tears they tried to hide only revealed the depth of their loss. Several fellow artists also began sharing heartfelt farewell messages. They recalled the simple moments they shared with Jean Zay, from grueling filming sessions to casual conversations behind the scenes. These stories revealed a side of the actor that the public might not fully recognize. Beneath his professional image, Jean Zay was a person who made those around him feel comfortable and appreciated. Many fans have come to realize that a person's greatest legacy isn't just their achievements or popularity, but the legacy of kindness they leave behind. In the numerous stories that emerged after his passing, almost all described Jean Zay as a sincere person who never looked down on anyone. This loss is what made this experience even more painful for the many who interacted with him. Amidst the grief, public attention has once again focused on Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei. Both chose not to speak much to the media, but their expressions during the funeral procession were enough to convey their feelings. Sometimes, the deepest grief truly needs no words. A blank stare and a gently falling tear often convey a feeling far more powerful than 1,000 words. This moment of farewell also sparked a broader discussion about friendships in the entertainment world. Despite the competition, busy schedules, and pressures of fame, many sincere bonds have been formed over the years. When one of them passes away, the pain left behind is no different than the loss of a family member. That's why Jean Zay's funeral felt so emotional for many in attendance. To this day, the public still awaits official information regarding the many unanswered questions. However, for most fans, the mystery has slowly faded into insignificance. What's more important is remembering Jean Zay's life as it was, not just how he left, but also how he lived, worked, and brought happiness to so many people through his career. Ultimately, every life story reaches its end. But there are some people who, despite their departure, leave behind a lasting mark that time cannot erase. Jean Zay seems to be one of them. The sadness on the faces of friends, the tears shed at the funeral, and the thousands of condolences from fans are proof that his presence meant so much to so many. And perhaps that is the truest form of immortality, living on in memories, even after the final goodbye.